Mama Old School's original chicken and wine recipe is so delicious that she has this little tip that will have your dinner guests and family raving about this chicken and wanting you to make it over and over again. It is so simple and so easy, and I'm going to show you how to make this right now. Cheers, all. Let's get started. All right, so here we have the ingredients, which is about 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut up into pieces as so, 2 eggs, some seasoned breadcrumbs, 1 can of button mushrooms, some marsala wine, a little bit of butter, salt and pepper, and olive oil. Now, this is not a traditional chicken marsala that you would find in a restaurant. This is more of a, my mom used to make this, for company at a buffet, that type of thing. Serve yourself. That's why it's cut into bite-sized pieces, but you can leave the breast whole if you'd like. The key to this dish is letting the ingredients marinate for, a couple of days. Once it's cooked, it kind of gets the depth of flavor intensified as it sits for a couple of days. So you make this, on a Sunday, and then you have it for dinner on Tuesday or Wednesday, that type of thing. That's the best way to do it. So let's get this bad boy going. All right, guys, so all I did was beat the 2 eggs, and we're just gonna take a couple of pieces of chicken, and we put them into the beaten eggs. And then, as I said before, one of the other chicken dishes, I like to use a Tupperware to make it a little easier to coat the chicken with the breadcrumbs, and just mix it around there, get them nice and coated, and then just toss them on the plate. And then all I'm gonna do is just hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper for a little extra seasoning, and then lightly fry them. So gonna get these going, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have breaded all the chicken, and I actually had to use another egg, as I forgot, about 1 pound of chicken per egg whenever you are dipping and breading, and just hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And now we're gonna lightly fry them, not fully cooked, because we're gonna bake them in the oven with the mushrooms and the marsala wine for about a half hour as well. So this is not a chicken marsala, like I said, and ironically, I have another chicken dish, which I will probably show you shortly, that I do put mushrooms and onions and prosciutto in, but no marsala wine sauce. So go figure. The chicken marsala, that wasn't, but we just call this, or my mom called this, chicken and wine. So let's get it cooking. All right, guys, so we got our pan going nice and hot, and we're gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil. And my mom used to use Crisco to fry this back in the day, but instead, try and make it a little bit healthier with some olive oil, but old school little trick, throw in a little pat of butter. Butter makes everything better, right? Of course it does. So let's just get that nice butter in there, mix it around a little bit. Okay, and then we're just gonna add our nice chicken pieces to the pan and get these going. Few minutes on each side. Like I said, not gonna be cooked all the way through, but rather just brown it on the outside, and it's gonna cook a little bit more in the oven. And again, I'm sure you know this, don't overcrowd your pan. I could put half of the chicken in there, but better to do it in small batches and get it evenly cooked than having a soggy steamed mess. See you in a sec. All right, guys, so these have been browning for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes on each side, and these guys are almost done. I'm just gonna convert them to a little Pyrex over there and continue on with the rest of the chicken. All right, so we have the chicken all ready, and I had to put a change of venue for the the dish because the Pyrex was a little small for all that chicken. So put it into the crusade, and what we're gonna do is add the button mushrooms with the juice, and just put them right in there like that. And next, we're gonna add the marsala wine. about half the bottle. You just want to get nice and covered. There we go. And now all we have to do is put the lid on and pop it in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. And it is ready to go. But that's really just the first step, as I said. You want to let it rest. Put it in the fridge 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. All it's going to do is get more intense in flavor. But once it's out of the oven, you could eat it if you really wanted to. But I promise you it'll taste better as a leftover 2 days from now. So as I said, this I'm making on a Sunday and probably have this for dinner Tuesday, Wednesday night. Let's get it in the oven. And there it is, out of the oven, ready to eat, but will definitely be so much more delicious if you let it sit for a day or two. Your dinner guests will thank you, thank you, thank you for it. And I thank you for watching this Old School Cooks classic recipe from Momma Old School's recipe collection. More slot action to come, and of course, more celebration snacks to come when the slots are nice. As always, I thank you for your love and support of Old School Cooks. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more recipe action, and I thank you kindly. Cheers.